It's the Caitlin MTG Show.
But I do get to taste this this delicious moonshine in front of you, and I do have some left of the warm variety to try and see which I like better. There's no alcohol left in the hot shine. Oh, really? It's just all gone? Put it in the popcorn timer. Wow, I think you're right. I think there is no alcohol in here. So, chat giving me the science. Giving me the science. I breathed it in earlier. Just like opening the fucking microwave door. Just get hit in a blast with vaporized alcohol. Hey, Jarvis. Welcome. Well, I gotta say, the chilled stuff's a lot better, but it also does have booze in it. So, I don't know. Maybe I could mix it together. Ooh, second pick Minsk and Boo. I'm into some Minsk and Boo. Yeah, give Jarvis that shout out. Hope you had a good stream, Jarvis. Hope you had a great time. You think the recommended time to microwave a sake is like 20 seconds? I'll try that next time. That sounds like a better time. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, 7. Thanks for the sub, the 70 months, the big 7-0. 70 isn't as funny as 69, but it's bigger and divisible by 10. So you think it still deserves credit? I think since your name is 7 Deadly Sins MTG, having a sub number that's divisible by 7 is pretty good. Pretty good. Love these hierarchs. Huge hierarch fan. Noble and Ignoble, two of my absolute favorite one-drops in the game. When I was in high school, I was part of a, well, it wasn't chess per se. It was like chess as a flash game, where you would make a move and then the piece would have a cooldown before you could move it again. And so people aren't playing this game like normal chess, right? Where you like make a move and then your opponent goes and then you make a move. Both players are moving like all their pieces at once in like fancy combinations. But I played way too much of it in high school, and we had a clan team. Called the 7 Deadly Sins, and I requested gluttony. So if you're ever wondering what my deadly sin is, it is that one. Ideally, if you watch the stream enough, you probably wouldn't have to spend too long guessing that one. I don't know. Maybe my haters would say pride. Probably get a slightly different impression of me, depending on the day, of course. But I think long-term consistency, gluttony's got to be up there. I love me some good drink, some good food. And I like a little bit more than I need. A little bit of that excess, huh? You've seen some greedy keeps? You have seen some greedy keeps. Gotta diversify one's sinning. You're probably right about that. I'm gonna grab this Rumble. I think this Rumble card is sick. It's gonna help me find that Minsk and Boo a bit more often. Ooh, a little Once Upon a Time action. I like all this filtering we're getting in our red-green aggro deck. Slothbeard isn't biased. Little bit of sloth is healthy, right? Everyone's gotta relax sometimes. I think the thing with the sins is that, like, they're all assumed that you're doing them in excess. So the Rumble plays well with this Tarmogoyf. I think I'm just grabbing it for that reason. Liberator is solid. It's a solid card. Kind of in a Goyf mood. Ooh, Sylvan Library. I'm gonna take a Vista, huh? Feels criminal to pass a fetch this late. Especially a fetch that goes in, like, every single deck. Thinking about a Braid versus Confluence. I'm going to take the Fiery Confluence. If we got a Pyrogoyf, that'd be sick. With the Timergoyf here, yeah, and like building towards it, getting a little bit of artifacts, getting a little bit of enchantments and such, would also pay off with Pyrogoyf well. Yeah, I had Rumble plus Recurring Nightmare earlier. Yep, I've tasted them a few times now, and I've got to say, and I don't think it's particularly close, but the Moonshine that has alcohol in it is better than the Moonshine that does not have alcohol in it. Probably not going to be much of a surprise to most of you. There's non-alcoholic moonshine? There is, yeah. Basically, you put the moonshine in the microwave for long enough to evaporate the alcohol, because you're a fucking dumbass. And then that's the non-alcoholic variety. Think about this cradle. Think about pyrokinesis. There's a heat there too, huh? Got a little bit of landfall action here. Yeah, give me the cradle. Got a few different ways of finding it. How big was the explosion? I definitely heard like a crack in the microwave, and I was like, when the devil? And the microwave is definitely it needs a wiping down. It needs a wiping down for sure. I'll get there. Hey Sabronis thinks the 97 months. That is a long time. Wow. Well, it wasn't intentionally Trivian. It wasn't an intentional thing that I did. You almost set your air fryer on fire with a tortilla earlier. Nice. I don't think I've ever put a tortilla in an air fryer. If I had a hat on, I would tip it to you. A little rag action. Oh, you put it on the top shelf to warm and soften it, and it got sucked into the fan. I shouldn't laugh. I have melted not one, but several air fryers just by like leaving them too close to the stove. Yeah. I don't think there's many people that have melted multiple air fryers though. That's got to be like a specific, like a high tier echelon of dumbass. Ooh, little broadside action. Love that. I'd like this elves too. I kind of regret passing that other dork. We didn't have the cradle yet at the time. Might wheel though. I mean, the other dork came back pretty late. Hey, Desi Din, thanks to the sub, thanks to the 30 months, the big 3-0. Yeah, that's me, Demigak. That is me specifically. Somehow I keep melting my air fryers. Well, anyway, time to put my new one on top of this stove. Yeah. You never heard this track? A little closey. It was uploaded 9 years ago by the Glitch Hop community. Some of the tracks on my playlists are pretty old. Sentinel versus Deathgreeter's Champion. I love both these cards. Sentinel spitting out artifacts for the Bombardiers to sack is kind of sweet. Sometimes Champion just kills people, especially with this Minsk, huh? That's got to do the thing. I'm going to take the Sentinel. I'm going to do this. Love me a Champion. We just had a Champion deck. They're close enough. I can err towards the one that I haven't played yet today. Both Gut and Pest Infestation are great cards. Phenomenal cards. I think I'm going to take the Ancient Tomb, though. Just play this Minsk and Boo a little faster, right? Just as fast as possible. Give me that fast mana. Yeah, really not into this pack. I'll take Shieldbreaker. Don't have a Taiga for the end to grab yet. We also don't have anything for the Natural Order to grab. I'm going to take this Natural Order. I think it could work out. Amazing Billyson. The Woodfall Primus wouldn't be a bad one. I really like Raptor. It's like difficult for me to pass Raptor. But I guess the no needs to grab something. I've played enough Raptors, right? I've cast enough Raptors. One of the things about the Woodfall Primus is that it's very castable. Nice. Got that elf back just like I wanted. Well, the good news is this Moonshine is way better than those Arizona malt liquor mixed drink things. It's a little sweet. It's a little sweet for me. I don't know if I'm just supposed to water it down. I could try that. I could try that right now. Oh, that's heavenly. That is quite good. That's like dangerously good. We do get one more pack, yeah, which is fortunate because we have nowhere near enough playables here. The consistent card here is the Tireless Tracker, right? Thinking about the Crocus, thinking about the Oko. The issue with the Caracas is that we already have Mox Pearl and Ancient Tomb as colorless lands in here, and we do not have a Taiga to go fetch. The Oko is rough. We have a Noble Hierarch for it and a Loose Cobra, but it's a little iffy. I kind of want to grab the Tracker. I'm going to take the Tracker. I'm going to take what I wanted to take. Lilium. Phoenix would be your pick. I think there's a solid chance Phoenix comes back. It is cool with this Oliphant, and the Pyrokinesis in my sideboard. Oh yeah, Billy son. I actually own it. I own Rogue Trader and have it installed. It's right here. I even like loaded it up to make sure it would load and stuff. I thought I was gonna stream it. But thank you. Thanks for looking out. I don't want any of these cards, really. I'd like that Nissa a lot better if we had Bill. I guess it's good with Cradle. What kind of game is Rogue Trader? It's a computer-based RPG. So similar to like Baldur's Gate 3. The DLC comes out next month. Yeah. You just started and it's awesome. Love to hear it. Yeah, I want to stream it, but I don't know when I'm going to time that. Oh, I don't think that's true, Pay Now. I've played against a lot of really good red-green decks for my opponents and stuff. Not huge on this pack. I'm just going to grab Metamorph. Talos Principle sounds very familiar to me. Oh, I think I've watched someone stream a bit of this game. I think I've literally... Has Jorbs streamed this game? I think he has. I think I've literally watched Jorbs stream it. Wasteland and Dismember are both interesting. Soul Cauldron would be a solid sideboard card. Yeah, give me the Dismember. Day 9 streamed it. I haven't watched a Day 9 stream in a while. Obviously a quality streamer. Well, I didn't get that Taiga I needed, but I guess I'll take a Raging Ravine. Yeah, I think there's literally one streamer I would have watched playing it, and it's just Jorbs. Maybe I'll end up main decking that Revoker. I probably want to main deck one of these, huh? Either the Fireball or the Pyrokinesis. For that last slot. Breaker for the sideboard? Yeah. Is Torsten not what I was looking for in an order target? I think I missed it. I think I missed the Torsten. I'd love to natural order for Torsten. This deck we can like cast the Torsten too, right? We have Mox Pearl and Noble here. Lotus Cobra. Would have been a nice backup. Could have like played the Razorridge Thicket. Blind to white cards. Yeah, exactly. Just didn't see it. Sometimes that happens. Sometimes I get card blindness. I think I like Tough Cookie over the main deck Revoker. Cool thing about Revoker is you can play it off that Ancient Tomb. Do I even play this Oliphant? I think I don't. I think I boarded in if I'm going to play the Pyrokinesis. But I think it's worse than just a mountain. Well, maybe not. I mean, we can give it like haste if we just cast the damn thing off of like Cradle. All right, I'll play the Oliphant. Maybe it's a good reason to main deck the Pyrokinesis, though. I don't know if that's enough red cards. There's only 6 green sources. That doesn't seem like enough. Those would be 8 red. Yeah, that's more than we need. Yeah, I'm gonna cut that fucking Oliphant. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna cut this Arena of Glory too. A lot of my top end stuff already has haste, Lelia, Dragon, and shit. If I got the Arena of Glory, I have one more comes to play untapped red source for the Ragavan. Those virgins trimming their wicks. Seven's an okay number of red. I'd like more, but it's okay. With the amount of like filtering we have. I'm gonna even one more forest, yeah. I want to keep it. I'm gonna keep it. It'll work out. We'll draw a green source. It'll be fine. I've been probed. No, I don't need it. I don't need a mountain. There's so many more green sources than red sources in here. I'll skip this one. No, not green cards, forests. Yeah, the Cradle's the nightmare scenario, for sure. I guess turn 4 Goldspan Dragon's not like the literal worst. Uh-oh. I didn't grab any Graveyard 8 either. Yeah, I played the Ancient Tomb instead of a mountain, so if I ripped a green off the top, I could play Minskin Boo on here. Wouldn't that be nice, huh? Let's see what they discard to hand. Opponent could have drawn 14 pretty safely there, but they weren't greedy. They were happy with 4. Or 7, rather. I was joking about the turn 4 Goldspan Dragon, but it looks like that's what we're set up for now. Would have felt a bit better if we'd landed the Minsk that turn. Sure, take your pick. Oath of Druids. And they knew about the gold span, and they still fired off the grist here. I think there's a solid chance they just have a reanimation effect for it. They're just happy to reanimate it and kill my dragon. I wonder if my opponent regrets not drawing 14. What am I doing the 64-man for Vegas qualifier? Tomorrow at 4:30 p.m. Central Time Zone. Nice. Who expected us to win that one, huh? Expected us to win that fucking game. Alright, I think I like Revoker. Just naming Grizzlebrand's probably pretty good. That cake looked bad for so long. That cake. Oh, the game. Yeah, that's a different word. That damned autocorrect. Sometimes the autocorrect changes my words that like make sense and are spelled correctly. I'm like, what are you doing? What are you doing, autocorrect? This looks reasonable. Yeah, we were too far away from the dragon. I know the dragon would dodge its Inquisition, but I think they want to take one of my 1-drops. I'll be happy to have another one. Happy to have a backup, right? Fair enough. Oh, very cool, Tree Stem. I actually just got a message about some artist proofs that I ordered when I was in Dallas. From Kieran Yanner. I got a luxury suite and an Ashnod. Was really excited to see him at Dallas. Because I wanted that order for a long time. Really excited to see what he sketched out on the back for me. The only proofs I ordered this year, my only fresh ones. Slowed down a lot of my collecting. Collecting does get expensive, yeah. Ooh, love that stream name. Can someone explain what an artist proof is? Yep. So it's different depending on like the situation. Like different games will and things will do different things. Oh yeah, Bit? What'd you scoop up? You can, Previn. I'm usually happy with whatever they feel like doing, but sometimes I get specific. Sometimes I have a specific request. For example, when I got Accumulated Knowledge, which was done by the same artist that did Springloom Druid behind me there, Randy Galagos. When I got Accumulated Knowledge, I did a 2x2, and I requested that he do a dragon reading scrolls, accumulating that knowledge, and it turned out really cool. Turned out really well. Masterpiece Mana Crypt. Oh, that is sexy. No red mana yet, but not a bad turn, huh? Oh, love that, The Rise. Yeah, a buddy of mine, my friend that got me into competitive Magic. Ron Spencer was his favorite artist too. And when he died, he had been in the middle of collecting a one of every single card that Ron Spencer had done and getting like all of them signed. And he was missing a few cards, and we sent those cards into Ron Spencer, and he was happy to sign them, and he got buried with that collection. Sorry to get the dark, get a little macabre here. Spencer seems great though. What was his name? Ron Spencer? Or you're talking about my friend? It's a happy story? Yeah, it's a happy story, yeah. Oh, you want to find his grave? It's a grave robbing joke? You sick motherfuckers. could have natural ordered here. I thought it'd be more devastating to get the natural order countered if they were going to play a counter spell. Thought about just playing nothing. In case they had Mana Drain very specifically. If they have a counter spell though, you're just like way happy to get a counter out of their hand. Seven mana, what you got? Treachery on the hamster. I win! Yay! We're gonna get our second trophy on the night here? Is that what this is? Oh yeah, Bloom? Aw, thanks, Bloom. Rare to see turn 2 Minsk and Boo on the play lose. Yeah, I mean, the opponent treacherying the 7/7 token and, like, attacking the Minsk down. Made a good go of it, Like, we had to have a follow-up. Oh no, we don't have any green mana. I just assumed the Once Upon a Time would hit. I didn't even find like a red card for me to cast. This is awkward. Alright, your turn. How many green sources in here? There's like 9 or something, right? Ravine, Vista, 6 forests is 8. Plus Gaia's Cradle. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even have the fucking dragon this time. Is Tarmogoyf decent again now that they have the other Goyfs? Or is it decent on its own? It's solid in this deck. Just thinking about how much better this deck would have been with the Taiga. What about the new Goyf makes Tarmogoyf better? Well, Pyrogoyf gets a trigger, right? Also, if you're like building around the Goyfs. Anyway, with like a diverse group of things. It's awkward to do that if you only have like the one thing, right? I can kill their headliner. I think I need cards off mine, though. I don't want to sack mine. Yeah, there's like 4 Goyfs in here now, so like doing Goyf Tribal is a thing you can do. And Pyrogoyf literally triggers off other Goyfs. What am I in the mood for? Let's play this Paramore track. So they got an island and a territorial Kabu to hand. Oh, no, there's a couple more lands here. Yeah, I think I still keep that, right? With the Once Upon a Time in hand. It was just rough. It didn't work out. Hard not to second guess yourself. Like, I think this hand's worse. We even have a natural order hit here. What am I supposed to turn to Goy for turn to Rumble, huh? Rumble could set up the tracker better. Yeah, the big downside to Tarmogoyf is that it's a beater that doesn't even play well in every aggro deck, right? You need to have a assortment of things. In this deck, that's fairly free, though, right? I already want to play the Rumble. I don't mind playing the Bobble, things like that. Oh, what up? Hey, Rosen02, thanks for the 38 months. Thanks for sharing that Prime. Oh, yeah, Burrogoyf is fucked up. I've had that one carry plenty of games for me, too. Now, that's a good dismember. Could 9 them down to 7 this turn. I'm just going to get a tracker going. Awkward Crocus ever. Oh, after? Oh, yeah. I love to play the Crocus first and then play the Athari, right? Would have been protected from removal. Hey, Polymorphic Variable. Think so. 41 months there. Dismember's so good, you remembered your Prime sub. Hell yeah. Why not play the Crocus before the Athari? Well, if they play the Crocus before the Athari, then they're just letting me know that they've got a Crocus that they could use to save their Athari. See, this way I didn't have that valuable information when I made my play. I'm sure they were just excited, friend. I don't think it was an intentional punt on their part, right? Ooh. Yeah, I don't know if I was supposed to hit a land there. Probably, Oh, what up? Hey, Shinji. Thinks that's 75 months. Yeah, I don't think that one's going to do it. Yeah, I think even if they ripped into a removal spell there, don't think it would have been good enough with the Bombardiers here. The Athari kind of makes me want to play this Pyrokinesis. I guess we have a couple of other answers. One game for all the marbles. Oh, is this the finals? Hell yeah. I would not side out Minsk against Crocus, no. Minsk has other... So, like, we've got other trample creatures we can pump with Minsk, and the down tick is still good. Sometimes it gets bricked and you lose because of it, but... Sometimes they don't draw the Crocus, and you draw your Minsk, and you just get to win. Sometimes they have the Crocus and the Minsk is good anyway. In this deck, we even have an answer to a Crocus. Not a very good answer, but we have an answer. In the Woodfall Primus. This league did go by fast. Yeah, that's kind of how red-green do, The games we lost, we just, like, didn't play a color for forever, too. Oh, no, we won one of those. We won one of those. The turn 4 dragon. No, I don't have a... Dismember up. Now I'm terrified of an Athari, If they go 4th into Headliner Scarlet and do Athari, then that's just going to get to win, right? That's not Athari. Wish I had a Mince down tick here. Just sack the Woodfall Primus, pull up 2 lands. Wouldn't that have been groovy? If I manage to survive next turn and get to metamorph this fucking Woodfall, though, I'll feel pretty good. Treachery, 2 double blue cards in the graveyard already. I'll hit one anyway. God damn it! I almost hit the red because of Fiery Confluence specifically. I thought about it. Damn. Well met. Well, let's get one more draft in. Ooh. Looks like I have time to go refresh my drink. I'll be right back.